Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lisa's Little Critters. Today I am going to be showing you my version of the Hamburger Restaurant. Now this little building, and when I say building, it was only a facade. This front was all there was to it. And it had was by the company Play-Go, not Play-Doh, but Play-Go. And this button pushed and it lit up and different things, and it said different things. And I just really liked the look of it. So I decided to make it into my critter restaurant. Now to do that, I put it on a base, and you see we've got some scrapbook paper that looks like stone. And I have a dog, I'll show you, that is driving me crazy. That's Emmy. Now in the window, as you see, they have a walk-up window. And here's my little cat, and she's picking up her order. And if you look in the bags all say Burger Express. I made them out of just, printer paper. And then in the bag, she has a hamburger and some fries. And I'll show you that better when we come around and show the inside. But that's the outside, and then we just turn it around. I'm going to show you this sign because on the inside I traced it and copied it to make the Burger Express sign on the top. And then we go across, and I have a big menu board just like they would have at, McDonald's or something like that. Then we have the Beagle family, and they are running this hamburger joint. Here's Dad Beagle, and he is at I'm trying to get the light better so you can see in here. There, maybe that's a little better. And he's cooking hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill. I literally attached the grill. He's got a little rubber band on, and so that the little spatula is attached to his hand, and it kind of helps hold him up. On the front of the grill are some little pot holders. And then here's Mrs. Beagle, and she is running the cash register. She has a little apron and the BX on her hat for Burger Express. And this little deer is picking up his order. He's got a burger in his bag. I made the little bags. The French fries I made out of like paper clay, it's called. And I just laid it up and kind of chopped it up tiny and painted it, let it air dry, just air dries. And then the little French fry holders are just a strip of red with a little bit cut out here, let me see, in the middle, so that it makes like an arch. And then you glue it on the back, and you can put your French fries in it. Over here, I also made the hot dogs and some of the hamburgers out of that same dry clay, and those are the ones that are waiting to be, picked up or put into bags. Now the sides of this house, here and here, are foam core, and on the outside, as you see, I had windows from an old dollhouse that never got put together, and so I cut out windows on both sides and added the brick scrapbook paper, which I think makes really good brick. And so I put walls, because again, remember, this was just this part. And then the tables are just little squares of foam core painted, and underneath a little dowel. And then I put silver duct tape to make it look metal, so that they look like they're, it's something. On the tables, I'm going to kind of zoom in here because I thought this was really cute. These, the mustard and the ketchup, are the tops of push pins that I cut off and then put a little seed bead on the top of each one, and both tables have the ketchup and mustard in a little paper box. The hamburgers were from Temu, and the plates, I think, were just game pieces that I found. And the cups are straws, little piece of straw cut out with a little piece of paper and wire to make the straw. And here's my little chocolate lab and a golden lab, and they're having lunch. Now over here, little Mr. Cat, little boy cat, he's waiting to eat his hot dog, but his dad has gone to get a drink. Now this was kind of, I thought, ingenious. I don't know how I thought of it. Now here's Mr. Cat, we'll move over here, and he's holding his drink, as you see. But then this is, I'm going to take it out so you can see it good. This is the drink machine. And all this is, and I see the top, we're going to turn it around, is another piece of a Barbie toy. And to me, it just reminded me of a drink machine. Something's hanging off the bottom here. I'll try to get it off. Well, it's not coming, is it? No. Okay, it's a piece of glue or something. I put a hamburger on the front, put the little drink things that says Coke and Diet Coke, and then underneath little silver beads that look like the little spouts that you can push, and they have the little buttons. And then I just set it in. I had the little cold freezer, and the little door opens for their ice. But then this just sits here, just like that, and then he goes in. There you go. And he's getting his drink at the drink machine. So I thought that worked pretty well. The tables are glued in, but the chairs aren't, so I can move them in and out. But that is my attempt at a hamburger restaurant. A lot of the trim and so forth was scrapbooking paper along here. I use scrapbook paper for wallpaper, for everything, because I was a big scrapbooker back in the day, and now I use it on my critters. But I have one more thing to show you, and I'm going to push this back a little bit. I saw a video this morning, Adventures in Critterland. You all know Miss Kathy, I think. And she was saying that she had gotten critters that were damaged, and it upset her, and yes, it would upset me too, as long as I didn't know they were damaged. Now for me, I order damaged lots a lot of the time because I enjoy restoring them, washing them, and so forth, which she had done. But I was going to show you ideas, and maybe I better move him over here. Okay, this is my little sunflower. Now he's dressed up for Halloween, and if you look closely at his face, you see he has lots of damage. I had to put some flocking on, which I think I've said before, I got from Etsy in tiny little bags very cheaply. And then in the back, and this is just from a sunflower that I cut up and put the, whoops, now his little mask fell, but it goes right back up, and you know, you really wouldn't know that he had a lot of damage. Now here's another example. This little bunny, she had a pretty good face, but she had problems in other areas, and I made her a mermaid. The back of her head was a mess, and this is like My Little Pony hair, and to me, I think she is one of the cutest critters that I own. I just love her little mermaid feet. I made the mermaid bottom, and this bottom with the sequins was a hair scrunchie, and I took it apart and, you know, just kind of finagled something together. It's not fancy by any means, but it covers up her bad parts. And here is one more close-up, and this is like a, not a prequel, but a teaser for my Halloween setup, which is going to come very soon. And some of these critters you've seen in my last year's Halloween setup, but this is just an idea I'm giving you what to do with, you know, damaged critters. I just love the way he came out. He, of course, is a clown. He was a polar bear. You would never know it, but he was dirty. I washed him. It didn't work, and I was upset, and I couldn't do anything with him. So I just painted a face on him. painted a face. Now, of course, he's meant to be shown from the front because I only had so much of this hair. It came off of something, and it was a little curly wig, and I made him a little hat, a little outfit of a little scrap of material I had. And the baskets all have little candies in them, and I made those, a lot of those out of Fimo. And then the little balloon is just one of those little balloons that you can get as, you know, to put on a cake or whatever. But those are 3 ideas that I thought you might want to see up close to know that, you know, if a critter is damaged, maybe you can use it in a scene as something else. Case in point, the video about the pirates. Many of those pirates had issues, and I was able to cover it up by like putting beards on them, or, you know, covering an eye. You can do a lot of different things with them and make them new again, and sometimes I think they come out better than the way they started. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you join me for the next one, which should be in about a week, and I'm going to do my Halloween setup. I should have everything done by then. I'm very excited about it. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and join me next time. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe. Thank you.